accent. That was a whole bunch of Flam accents just orchestrated different ways and sounded really cool. So we're going to get to it. I'm going to show you how to do this. We're going to start with a groove. And this is really simple, but it sounds really cool. So, you know, you're practicing this on a pad, your Flam accents. I was going to say that doesn't sound so cool, but actually I like the way that sounds, so I think it sounds pretty cool. But we're going to make it sound cooler, right? We're going to put the right hand on the hi-hat, leave the left hand on the snare drum. Now, to make this sound cool, or to make it groove, to make it funky, you got to keep those taps down, okay? So go through all those exercises we did on the pad with the fake flams and everything. Make sure your taps are low. Okay, and then we're just going to put it right here. If I just play Flam accents with my right hand on the hi-hat, listen to how this sounds. And pretty cool, right? Like, man, that sounds so cool. We're going to also add the bass drum on every downbeat. Boom, 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 just like that. So it goes like this, 3 and. Now we got a really hip groove, okay, using Flam accents. So play this with me. Let's do this for 4 measures and we'll stop. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Excellent. All right, now that's nice and slow. You're going to get this up to a faster tempo. It'll get funkier. So enjoy that one. I like the way that one turned out. Okay, so we're going to play a swing pattern, which you've already learned, right? And the right pattern. The foot pattern is just going to be what we call 4 on the floor. You're going to feather the bass drum, and the hi-hat is on 2 and 4. What I like to do is put the heel on 1 and 3, so you're playing all 4 downbeats. So the feet go something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're going to play the swing pattern for 1 measure, and then we're just going to play Flam accents. Now, we can orchestrate this a number of ways, but the sticking is just Flam accents. Just play the Flam accents. Jegga-da, 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 ja. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to do this cymbal to cymbal. So it goes like this. Check it out. 2, 3, 4. All right. I can also just leave my right hand on the ride cymbal. Put this left hand here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could put it on the toms if you like. But for now, let's stay with the cymbals. I'm going to limit you to those 2 patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Okay, with the swing pattern. Try to keep your hi-hat going throughout. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Keep this foot pattern going as you're playing the time and the fill. Okay? Here we go. Try with me. 1, 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, once again, that was 2 different ways, but it was the exact same sticking. I didn't change anything in my hands. I just changed where I put my hands. So it's cymbal to cymbal, and then I stayed on this cymbal. All right, so work on this. Once again, you can break this down. You can play just the fill really slow, and then try to play it with the swing pattern. And then go back and forth till you get it here. slow it down, break it down, so you can throw it down. All right. So this one is using 16th notes. Okay, we'll be using 3 16th notes for the Flam accent. So it's 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. So you got to count. You can't just feel it. You got to count. All right, everybody do that with me. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. If you can do that, you can play this. All right, so now we're just going to play Flam accents. We're just going to go tom to tom, but you see you got a couple of extra notes left over, so we're going to put them on the snare drum. So it goes like this: 2, 3, 4. Okay, exactly 2 extra 16th notes, and I played 2 accents on the snare drum to bring me into that crash, to lead that in there. Okay, so we're going to play a nice little groove, and then we're going to play this fill 4 times. 4 times, not toms. We're going to play 2 toms 4 times. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Yeah, Flam accents. That's a nice one, right? Okay, they're all nice. I think I say that at the end of every video. These are so cool. So I hope you're enjoying this and putting this on the drum set, the rudiments, applying them to the drum set. So important. Not just the rudiments, but the technique that goes with it. You have to realize how important this is to get a good quality sound. Get those ghost notes and accents and good diddles and all that stuff. And then you learn how to apply them in different ways, and that's what we're doing here at Drum Yo. Okay, so